Hi again, guys. This year in 2025, I set out to do a fishing series which I promised to share some fishing videos of our outdoor activities when we go out fishing. As I stated, I will be uploading these videos for the months of July and August, at least one video per week. And it is now August 7th, and I'm about to release my first video for the month of August. I've also uploaded 4 videos in the month of July, which I've added to my playlist, and if you're interested, you can go take a look. Hopefully that would inspire you to start fishing if you don't fish and spark your interest in fishing, which is another great idea for the outdoors if you enjoy being in the outdoors, or even if you want to try being in the outdoors and enjoy some fishing time. And for those of you that don't like the outdoors, I know the bugs are going to be there, and that's the reason you mainly don't like the outdoors, but you learn way more and enjoy way more than having to worry about the bugs that are out there. And besides, the bugs have their purpose too. So stay tuned for another episode of my 2025 fishing series. We're outside again, and we're out here to go fishing again, heading up to the rock jetty. It's very foggy out here this morning. It's approximately 6:30 a.m. Sun's trying to peak, but it's so foggy, so hopefully that burns off soon. The beach is so lovely to walk on early in the morning. We got a low tide. Tide's about to come in, well, it already started. High tide is going to be in a few hours, but we are heading out on the jetty. I can only see one person all the way down, and hubby and I are just making our way down to a spot where we can fish. It's probably a good time to go get some periwinkle because the tide's low, but I'd rather it be a fishing day today. For now, I still got sufficient time to gather periwinkle in the season. I'm more focused on fishing for now. It's very, very foggy. Look at all that fog. Look at all that fog. It's everywhere. You can barely see anything on the water. The visibility is very low. Yeah, it's too low. You gotta wait till the water rise a little bit. So hubby was trying to get some water to put in a bucket for when we catch the mackerels. But because the tide is still so low, we're gonna wait till it comes up a little bit higher. Because as you can see, it's very dangerous, slippery on those rocks. So we're not gonna chance it. Safety first. All right. Where's my flat rock? That's not my flat rock. I gotta look for my chair. There's a spot where I would sit. Where's my chair? Where's my chair? Why it look like it moved? Oh yeah, my chair is right here. That's my chair. I sit right here when I get tired. All right, hubby already started. Just a quick check-in. It's just about 10:30 now, and we've been catching some mackerel so far and some small pollock. It's not a suitable place for me to set up to make some footage, but let me just show you so far. This is what's going on here in our bucket. We've got a few pollock and mackerels in there. So they are there, they're coming but slowly, but we're still out here and catching some fish. So I'll check in a little bit again. Back to fishing. Well, I had one on and I stopped to turn the camera on.
Huh?
And I don't have it anymore. So that was that. I'll probably keep the camera rolling for a little bit, but let's try again.
Got one?
I'd just rather fish than tape. Why did that boat stop right there? Okay. Look at those birds out there. Right in front of us, some bird action. So there's probably some bait fish right there. And hubby's right there on the rock. So let me just put this camera down and try to catch some more. I feel like it has just gotten so busy on the waterways with all the vessels going by, the bird action. Birds feeding on bait fish. So hubby is now at the point of the jetty, using a different setup to try to catch a striped bass. And as I'm here fishing, I'm watching the birds feeding. Look at them. They're having a field day with these bait fish. Look at it. That was a big one too. Look. Oh yeah, get your fill. Everybody's got to eat. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see the bait fish swimming right there. So the birds are feeding on those. Look at that. I don't know if this camera is doing it any justice, but oh, there they are. I can see them. And there they go. So now, as it turns out, the bird action has moved further away, but hubby is still out there fishing. He's not fishing for striped bass anymore. He switched his pole, and so he's back to fishing for mackerel. But the waterway's still busy. Beautiful day today, nice and sunny. And we're probably gonna spend another half hour to an hour more here. It's probably just about after 11 a.m. We were supposed to be done by 11. We decided we were going to be done by 11 a.m. But there's a nice wind that's blowing up the water, and it's nice and cool on this beautiful sunny day. So we're just here taking it in and enjoying fishing while we're at it. Now, one of the reasons that I'm talking about the waterways being so busy today is because we have to pay attention to the vessels going by, because once we cast our line out there, if the prop on the boat gets the line, your entire setup is gone. You lose your rig, you lose your setup, and then you have to re-rig your pole again, reel it in and re-rig your pole again. So we also pay attention to that. One guy way at the end there, that guy back there at the end casting out, just lost his setup. Lost a really nice he lost a really nice lure. He was fishing for striped bass, so he lost that lure and had to replace it so he can continue to fish. So this is one of the things that we pay attention to when we out here fishing. That's okay. That was just some kids wanting to see the fish and what we caught today. So people sometimes come by and ask, what did you catch today? So hubby decided to open up the bucket and show it to them because they were curious and wanted to see. What do you got back there? Anything good? He's reeling it in real good. Let's see. Oh no, he's got a live mackerel. Oh, okay. He's just live baiting. But that's pretty much it. Nothing big today. We're probably going to spend another 10-15 minutes here. The time is counting down. I'm ready to go home. I'm exhausted. I only got like 4 or 5 hours sleep last night. Went to bed late. We were up early to hit the road and get to this fishing spot, and so we did catch some mackerel. And I'll show you that when we're done fishing. So stay tuned. Yeah. You don't want to leave because you're still catching them? That's what I'm dealing with today. We are trying to leave, but because hubby's still catching fish, he's like, no, let's just catch fish. It's still early. It's probably about, it's 12:06. It's 12:06. We were going to leave 11. We'll see what happens. I am trying to tape this. Oh, I just lost it again. Yeah. Let's see if it's still there. Yep, it's still there. Alright, so as we're here fishing on the Cape Cod Canal, we are in the city of Sandwich, but most of the canal is in the city of Bourne. What we just noticed is that the mackerels are swimming by really close to the rock, so we don't have to cast out too far. So while they're here, we're trying to catch some more. The canal runs a stretch of 7.4 miles, joins Cape Cod to the state's mainland. The canal is used by recreational and commercial vessels, and there are service roads on both sides of the canal which provides access for fishing and used by skaters, bicyclists, walkers, runners, and there's also a tent and RV campground adjacent to the canal. Scusset Beach State Reservation lies north of the east end of the canal and is equipped with beach facilities and also a tent and RV park for camping purposes. The Cape Cod Canal has deep history, such as when it was built, who built it, how it was built, and sadly the loss of lives during a mishap while this waterway was being built. So if you'd like to follow up on the history, please do your own research. I think they moved. Yeah, they sure moved. So now back to fishing. I feel like the mackerels have moved farther out in the ocean and we're not really catching much of it anymore. One here, one there. And I'm exhausted and I'm just ready to go. But then again, hubby is loving his time here. Look at him. Yeah, he's got 3. Did it just fall? It's going up. I'm not editing that out. So now we are about to, I don't know, wrap it up for now because hubby is saying that he might want to wait until the tide changes again. So we're probably gonna go put this on ice in the vehicle. We have our cooler with ice as usual. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
I got a lot of work to do. I didn't think we had all this today. Gee, we made up pretty darn good. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot today. So this man here is saying that he's not ready to go, but I need a break for now. So we're gonna go take a break, put the fish on ice, get something to eat, and we'll see what happens after. Stay tuned. Huge. So as you can see, we did make out with a pretty good amount of mackerel today and pretty good size. We're just counting them up now just to see how much we were able to catch today, and then we're going to secure it and put it on ice for now until we're ready to clean them. Now this mackerel is a very soft, mushy type flesh fish. It's full of natural and healthy oils, full of omega-3 fatty acids, and this is the Atlantic mackerel I'm talking about, which is the healthiest of all the mackerel species. So we do eat it. A lot of people, you'll be surprised at the amount of people that come fishing for this mackerel because of the health values of this fish. What we do with this mackerel is mainly smoke it, but sometimes we also grill it, or if you want to say roast it. Alright, so we're about to get to work here, and as you can see here, we have removed the head and also the gut of the fish, and this is what it looks like, butterfly. And to prepare this for smoking, we make sure we remove all the blood vessels as much as we possibly can. I'm not worried about the skin or the scale because there's hardly ever any scales, or they're so fine that, you know, you can literally chew it and swallow it. And it's not harmful anyways. Now, I don't do this every time, but generally what I like to do is once I get the mackerels clean and butterfly, I like to freeze them. And I freeze them because there may be sometimes parasites, and I know this sounds gross, and I'm quite aware that they may contain parasites, maybe not in all of them, but in some of them. I'm quite aware of that, so it's my choice that I decide to eat this mackerel, or any fish or any flesh for that matter, even fruits and food and vegetables do sometimes have parasites in them. And I'm saying this as someone that also does gardening, and I've seen it before. My apologies for making you squirmish, but this is real life. Alright, we are about to put this in the smoker. We already got it going. Whew. Let me grab this chair here. Nice and slow, we're gonna smoke these babies, and when it's all done, I'm gonna vacuum seal it and put it in the freezer. Of course, some of it we're gonna use as the time goes along, but this is pretty much how we do it, guys. This is how we do it. All in a day's work. Wake up early, you go catch your fish, come home, clean it up, prepare it, and that's it for the day. So this smoker has 3 stands. Let's see, I hope they can all fit. This one's a little bit higher up, but it's gonna still have the nice smoky flavor. And we maintain the temperature in here between 175 and 200 to smoke your fish. I'm not going to give you a time on that because every smoker is different. But we check on it as the time go along while it's smoking, just to make sure it's coming out the way we want it. I'm running out of room, y'all. I'm running out of room. This is not as hot yet, so I can deal with the heat that's in here. We push this over a bit. And the key is to have these nice and flat on the grill. So that will be done thoroughly, evenly, I should say. Push this up, make some more room. Try to make it all fit. This one's gonna go here. That one's gonna go here. I'm really running out of room here. Really running out of room. Oh, I think I got room. I can still fit the last 2. I hope. I hope. There we go. Ta-da! This is it. All done. All right. Just gonna adjust the smoke in here because we don't want it to go too high. Close this off a little bit. You can see the smoke is coming out at the top here. Oh, now I can see. Oh, there we go. We have some condensation going on here in the dial. But this is going to heat up. It's at 100 and something right now. And we want it in the smoking range right here. So we're going to wait for it to get to that. If there's any adjustments that need to be made, we'll just close this off a little bit if it's too high, and also adjust it at the bottom here. But the mackerels are in the smoker, and we're about to have this done tonight from start to finish. All right, it's been about an hour and some, probably about an hour and a half, and the smoker is still maintaining in the in the lower end of the smoking range right here. As you can see, it says smoking right here, so that's where it's at. I can't exactly see what number it's on because of the condensation in here in the dial, but I'm gonna open it up so you can take a look at the process. This is what it's starting to look like. Oh, it smells delicious. See that? The top shelf is getting it good. Bottom shelf and medium shelf. I don't want to leave this open too long because I don't want that heat in there to rise too much. So we're just gonna close it back and let it be. Now that I allowed some air to go in there, I'm gonna monitor this dial so that the heat in there does not get too high. And adjusting the heat is just toggling this around, closing it off a little bit so it doesn't get too much air, and also closing this off a little bit so it doesn't get too much air to heat up too much. So that's pretty much it. I will show you the finishing product when it's all done. Stay tuned. All right, it's about 9:30 p.m. and we're going to do another check. And it is coming along, coming along, coming along. This is all in a day's work. We woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, got ready and left the house, and it's 9:30 p.m. and we're still working. We're working at it. I'm gonna move around these. Actually, I'm gonna put this one all the way, this shelf all the way to the bottom. This one goes all the way to the top, and this one's gonna stay in the middle. Dora, what's the matter? So it's gonna be a late night, and slow and steady does the trick here when we're smoking. But it looks good. It looks good. It's already cooked. Look at that. Just gonna pull a piece out and taste it. So good. Yep, it's good. So smoking this mackerel went late into the night. Then the next day I was able to vacuum seal this, and this is what the finished product looks like. This video, as well as video uploads from my 2025 fishing series, would be added to my playlist where you can access them easily if you like. So stay tuned for more episodes as this fishing series continues. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next upload.